Hello everyone, this is Sensuous One and I want to come on and share my project that I've made. This was for the July challenge on Jamie's Facebook group for Scrappin Stampers, and it was for this month was a mixed media challenge. Now I did do this project closer to the beginning of the month, just have not had a chance to do very many videos at all, and I'm trying to play catch up. So I definitely want to get this in before the month is gone because this is our July challenge. So for my mixed media project, I used this wooden frame I got from Michael's, and I used some pink wood grain papers on the outside. I don't have a sample of it right in front of me. Yes, I do. Here's a piece of it. It looked like this, and I used it on the outside of the frame. The inside of the SHADOWBOX, the brown you see peeking out, was a piece of paper that looked like this. Just a scrap piece I have left. It kind of looks like wood grain. And then I used this Tim Holtz stencil right here, along with some of this Martha Stewart stucco effect paint that I added some pink paint to. I used that to create the wood grain effect on the background of the frame. And down here in the bottom, the camera's going to pick that up, but I used another stencil. I don't have it out. I don't remember exactly which one I used, but I used a stencil to create this little floor piece. If I hold like this, you can probably see it better. Yeah. And then I added some little tiles here. Just as a little accent piece. Just kind of used a little bit of pieces that I had, like little bits of, I guess. Trying to use up all my scraps, basically. This down here is some trim that look like this. I don't remember where I got this from, but it's really pretty pink. And I also used some of that same trim up here. I have it layered. I don't know if you can see it in the very top. There's a white piece that looks like this. It's kind of like glittery. Use some of that on the top, layered with a piece of this as well. It's pretty pink color. And then the black you see here is some of this Martha Stewart trim. I had this last year from Halloween, but I used that, used some of this one here. I thought it would go great as a pop of color while contrasting to make everything else stand out. And I have some little bling pieces on here, all along here, and some on the outside. Those came from Artie's One Little Dreamer. Not sure if she still carries these, but I've had these for a while. But it looks like that, and they're really pretty. So I just cut them apart, and I used some throughout the inside and along the outside edge. And I also used this La La Land banner across the top. I put it, I actually cut two pieces out. Put one here and one here. And then there was a spot in the middle. I didn't know what to do with it, how to make it look full. So I took a piece of cardstock and made a lip. So it's kind of sticking up against the top of there. If you can imagine an L, upside down L, is sticking, and then the piece that's hanging has the flower sticking on it. Probably can't see it because of the way it is, but I kind of made a flap for it to hang. So they weren't just sitting directly on the frame. I wanted them to hang down more towards the banner. The outside edge here is trimmed off with some pink flatback pearls. They look like this. My favorite shade of pink. Powdery pink, pastel-y pink color. And behind my little tildes that I have, these are fussy cutout. I did color those up with Copic markers. And I made tabs on the bottom of their feet as well. I don't know if you can see. You can kind of see it. So I fussy cut them out, and then at the bottom of their feet, I left the paper long. I scored it right where their shoe ends and folded the flap under. So it kind of gave them a support. So they're kind of standing up. Well, I can show you here. Okay, here we go. So you see in the bottom, these are the flaps at the bottom of their feet. I scored it and stood them up. And I have the little stickies. And then just stick them back. So they're undimensional, so they're kind of popped up. They're not sitting exactly against the back of the shadow box. So also over here I have a piece of trim that I got from Artie's shop. And it's like this pink trellis looking trim. It's really pretty. And then in the flower parts of the trellis I used some of this trim here. And you can see it right over here. There's little flowers inside of the pink trellis. And my little girl's here. She hears, sees, and speaks no evil. I colored up with Copic markers. I did use some of my white Jelly Roll pen for the little freckles. And I think that covers everything. So I use a lot of different elements, a lot of different medias, and of course mixed media is one of my favorite altering projects. Yes. So I had a blast doing this one. And I thank Jamie for the fun challenge. I had a lot of fun creating this, even though I did not have time to actually do the video earlier. But I definitely wanted to get it done. So I'll give you a close-up. Hopefully you can see it really good. My lighting is kind of off a little bit here. And the paper, I think I forgot to mention, but when I did the paper, I measured the inside, scored it so it can fit snug in there. And I used the stucco paint, the texture paste on here before I glued it inside of the box. Because it would have been really hard trying to hold it inside here and do it. So I did the paper first, and then I glued it in. And you can see up top where I was talking about the different layers. There's the white layer, the pink layer, the second pink layer, the black, and then the trim, the bling trims here. And that's the top. And no, I can't. Yeah, that one won't lift. But like I said, there's a piece of paper behind here, so it hangs down in the banner and not just on the frame. So I give you a close-up of what it looks like. And as much as I love crafting, this one will be for sale. The back of it is just colored, well, not colored, painted, just white. A white finish on the back. And there was a loop up here. It's still there, but it had a piece of twine, brown twine. I just took it off. I'm debating if I should put it back on or put a piece of pink ribbon, or just leave it the way it is, and then if someone wants to purchase it, they can hang it, because it'll also sit against on a shelf against the wall without anything hanging or holding it. So the price for this project will be in my description box below. If you're interested, you can email me as well at the email address that I'll leave below. I just wish I had more room for my stuff, but I really don't mind making it and sharing a piece of my artwork with someone else. So I thank you all for watching, and don't forget to check out Scrappin Stampers on Facebook. I'll leave a link to her Facebook group in the description box below. I thank you all for watching. Bye.